Hello, welcome back. As promised in my last Primark haul, I have some makeup dupes to try out for you today. So I haven't got tons, but I have some base products. I've already done my foundation. Well, it's BB cream, the Herborium one. I thought, you know, I'd use my favourite, so it'll be a good test. I have this, they're mainly Huda dupes to be honest with you. So I have this setting powder. I have this really cute little like purple blush. I've got a couple of lip products, so I'll kind of do one and then I'll do the other, which is these two here. So this one looks like the Fenty Gloss Bomb Stix, and also the Huda lip gloss dupe as well. And then I also picked up this, which reminded me of the Vieve Skin Dew. So we'll start off with this powder first. So this is the loose setting powder, lightweight, silky, flawless finish, absorb shine, vitamin E, violet, and it was £3.50. Really nice packaging actually. I'm not a big powder person, I'll be honest. I find that it ages me. But I thought we'd try it out for the video, see what it's like. You never know, there are some I like. So it also has a sifty thing. So we can take this off. So as you can see, the powder's in here. So it's a really kind of pinky purple colour. I think it's like that. Is it called Ube? And then, I don't think this, I mean, it says absorb shine. I'll try it on my face, but I wouldn't imagine this is the sort of thing you can use all over your face, is it? I don't know, to be honest with you. I thought this was more for like under eyes. The only thing I will say is that this, it kind of doesn't, it's really easy to come out. So if you just want to use the sifter, this is like almost a bit loose and it's all come through. Can you see that? It's almost like you can't even see it. So yeah, I probably will still put it in the lid, but I have a feeling this is gonna like tip out as I pour it in. All right, so I'm just gonna take about that amount, so not a huge amount. Then I'm gonna go for the Revolution IRL concealer. So I'll just do this eye, so just like normal really. I'm just gonna pop it there, and then just take my concealer brush and just work it in. Like so. It's a good concealer in itself though. For under eyes, it's probably like concealer, not brightener. It's probably one of my favourites because I find that it doesn't like settle too much into my lines. It's not about that though, is it? It's about the powder. So I'm going to take a small amount of this. I think I'm going to use a puff. So just going in. Looks like that on the puff, and I'm just going to tap that off on the back of my hand. So I've just got a little bit left. Oof. And then we'll go on onto that. It's not too much of a like in your face pink, do you know what I mean? The powder itself looks like it's going to have loads of pigment to it, but actually when you use it, it's got a bit more of like a brightening effect than like a pink that you'd expect a blush to have or something like that. Oh wow, that's really brightening. Yeah, and it doesn't look like pink. So can you see on that eye how smooth that looks? And it's really brightening. Obviously this one is the one that I haven't done. That's quite a difference, isn't it? Yeah, I really like that. I'm going to try it, you know, on like the shinier areas of my face, like where I'm quite pory. Let's try it there. So I'm going to take a bit more and again tap it off. So we'll go here. Can you see? That's where I'm quite pory. It definitely, look at that. It definitely looks really smooth. But I don't know, it kind of looks more pink here. And I don't really want that. Do you know what I mean? It gives a bit of a pink hue. I mean, that's what I was expecting from it, but I didn't really get that up here. And then on my nose. I mean, if you like that kind of, you know, that cutesy sort of pinky look round here, then that's absolutely fine. I just don't think that really suits me. I'm a bit old for that. A little bit on my nose. Oh, look at that. It does look good. It does look really good. It's definitely really blurring. And yeah, it doesn't look cakey either, which is, you know, a lot of trouble that I have with powders, and which is why I don't use them very often. As I say, I find that they age me because they almost look like caked. But no, that's actually really nice. Yeah, I don't know, it's not like, you know, too pink or lilac. It's not too much like that. It's not got tons of pigment. But I do see, I mean, when I sit back, you can't really see it, but up close, I just feel like there is a bit of a pink sort of hue to it. Which, as I say, I was expecting that in the first place anyway. But when I did the under eye here, I didn't get that. So it's a little bit confusing. But yeah, I mean, sort of, it's quite a difference, like the with or without, though. I will say that for £3.50, sort of without and then with. I can't get over the under eyes. I think they look incredible. I really do. But yeah, no, it is really nice. I would recommend it. Yeah, especially for the under eyes. So I've just gone ahead and done my bronzer. I also did my setting spray, and I went on with this one. I'm loving this at the moment. The NYX, the face glue setting spray. And I will say that it looks really nice. Like, it looks really dewy everywhere, which I do kind of get from that one anyway. However, where I've put the powder, it has stayed like quite matte looking there. And quite often when I put a setting spray over the top of a powder, it kind of takes away from that mattifying effect, and like the spray just covers that up, if you know what I mean. But it hasn't done that really, which is quite cool. So next we're going to move on to blush, and for that I have this one here. So this is the Liquid Blush Lightweight Soft Focus Finish, blendable and buildable, vitamin E, violet again. I am much more of a pink or a kind of a corally shade blush person. So this is a very new to me, this kind of shade. So we'll go here. The only thing I will say is I love this doe foot. I think it's really cool, but it doesn't seem to pick up tons of products. Don't know how pigmented this is going to be. I might have been on way too much there. We'll see. Right, let's blend this out. It's quite pigmented, but it's quite a light shade at the same time, so that's fine. So that's how that looks. I think that's quite cute, you know. Not at all what I would normally go for at all. But yeah, it does kind of look more pink on than, you know, that kind of purple. It has obviously got a purple undertone to it, but it does come across more pink when it's on. But no, I think that's really pretty. It has got a decent amount of pigment to it as well. It's not like, you know, the YSL one or anything like that, where it didn't really show up on many skin tones. This is definitely, you know, I'm not pale, but yeah, it shows up on me. So yeah, no, I think it's really nice. It's a matte finish. Did it say that? Soft focus finish. Yeah, it is a more matte finish, I would say, on the skin. It's not very kind of like glowy or dewy or anything like that. I suppose it is quite soft looking, but yeah, I would definitely say it's like a matte finish. For highlighter, we have this one here. So this is the PS Pro Liquid Highlighter with jojoba oil, shea butter and vitamin E. This cost me £1 in the sale, but was originally £3. But yeah, I thought it reminded me of the Vieve Skin Dew, which is a product I love. It's quite a versatile product, but I love it as a liquid highlighter. I'm going to apply it the same way that I would with that. This is, I would say this is more of a gold shade than that is. But wow, look at that. That is so pigmented. That's really pretty actually, like really, really pretty. It's quite thick. Right, okay, so how I apply the Skin G one. It's to take, I've just wiped that off, and I shouldn't have really, I should have just used it. And then I warm it up onto my finger, and then I kind of put it where I want it. And then I get my sponge and just kind of tap it in. That's not really, let me take a bit more. Let me kind of take more product rather than warming it up, and just pop the actual product on like that, and then quickly blend it. That's better. It's nowhere near as good, like nowhere near. That one's, you know, beautiful. It looks stunning on the skin. It's really easy to blend, whereas this one's a little bit like meh, bit naff. I haven't heard much about this one. Maybe that's why, because it's no good. And why it was £1. Yeah, it kind of just disappears into nothing, to be quite honest with you. Not overly impressed with that. Even, you know, I took quite a lot. Let's try a bit more. This is a lot of highlighter now. You know, normally I wouldn't have even gone on twice, let alone 3 times. As you can see, it's just sat there. It's a cream highlighter as well. It's not a liquid. Yeah, I mean, that's better. You can see it a bit now. But bearing in mind, I've gone on like 3 times with it, you know. That's not the best, is it? Bit naff, to be quite honest with you. I wouldn't recommend even spending £1 on that. Okay, so right on this side it looks a lot better, because I put the product onto my hand, and then I took the sponge and went onto the product, and then I pressed that into my skin like that. Only the once this time as well, and it looks way better. So although I've put setting spray on again, and that side looks a bit better now, but I will say that if you are going to use this, maybe it's not as bad as I initially thought. But yeah, this method works a lot better than this one did. So for lips, I have these 2 products here. We're going to try both of them. I think I'm going to go for this one first. So it's the PS Lip Gloss, and this one is the High Shine Smoothing Lip Gloss, Hyaluronic Acid and Shea Butter Violet again. I think I'm just going to go on with this liner, which is from Beauty Crop. It's one of their lipped cream ones. These are really nice, you know. I haven't had these long. And this is in the shade Cupcake. Okay, so we will take the gloss. It smells so good. It smells like ice cream. Really nice little doe fur as well. Look at that. That's really cool. And then go over. Oh, that looks really nice, especially with that liner. Really nice. Yeah, when I first picked this up, I thought, oh, it's not really my colour, but I'll try it, because in here it looks like a real baby pink, which is the kind of like these kind of cool pinks on my lips really wash me out. However, when I swatched it in the haul, I was like, oh, I actually really like that. It's a little bit iridescent, really shiny, a bit more of like a muted pink rather than like a cool pink. And yeah, when it's on, it really does look really nice. That's beautiful. Really nice shine to it, and it feels really nice as well on the lips. It feels really hydrating. Yeah, not sticky either. No stringiness or anything. That's really nice. Really nice. How much was that? Oh, I've taken the thing off. I'm sure this was £3, which is, you know, really good. So let's try this one now then. So this came into, I think this just came in the 1 shade. This one came in 2 shades. This one being pink, although when I swatched it again in the haul, I thought it looked more of a berry shade, which it does on here as well. And then they also had a more nude shade as well. So I've just gone on with the same liner again. So it's this one here. So High Shine Gloss Balm. I don't know, that's French. And then, yeah, it just says pink So it looks like this. It's nice, it is nice. I would say that it's nowhere near as the Fenty ones, it's nowhere near as glossy as those. It's nowhere near as glossy as the Revolution ones either, which are mega glossy. But yeah, it feels nice. It feels really like a lip balm. But yeah, kind of like a bit of a tinted lip balm. It's not pink. It's really not pink. I don't know why, look, pink. That isn't pink, is it? It's more of a berry, but there we go. It's nice though. It's the sort of colour I like, so I'm not complaining. But again, not sticky at all. Like anywhere near sticky. But yeah, it just feels like a really nice hydrating lip balm. So here's the finished look, and yeah, overall, do you know what? I think these are really nice products. I really do. Even the powder, which has really shocked me. Yeah, it hasn't. I mean, it's not gonna not settle in at all to my fine lines on my under eyes because it's impossible. Let's be honest, it is impossible. But it doesn't enhance them as much as it normally does. So that's a really good thing. And I can't get over how much like it's mattified here, even with 2 layers of setting spray throughout doing my makeup. And it still looks really nice and matte, which I'm really impressed with. I love the kind of the shade of it as well. As I say, it's not like too pink, like, I mean, some I've tried are like, you know, obvious pink. It's really subtle, but it's quite brightening. I love the blush. I think this is really nice. Not normally what I would go for at all, but I think it's really cute. And again, it's quite subtle. This is okay. I wouldn't say go and rush out and buy it. I really wouldn't. Nowhere near like the Vieve one. I don't know if it's supposed to be a dupe for that, but if it is, then it's not. But yeah, I mean, it's nice. You know, it looks nice on this side. The lip products are lovely. These are really nice, you know. I love this one. I like them both, but I prefer this one, I would say. But this one's really nice as well. So I hope you enjoyed watching, and if you did, please give me a thumbs up, and I'd really appreciate it. It'd mean the absolute world to me. If you did enjoy watching this video and you would like to see more content from me in the future, and you would like to subscribe to my channel. Until then, thanks for watching. Bye.